The director, former director that is, of the state appraiser certification program told lawmakers today that Governor Kristi Noem's daughter received a unique path in her pursuit for a residential appraiser certification.
That was part of Sherry Bren's testimony as lawmakers look into a meeting at the governor's mansion last year between Bren, Noem, Cassidy Peters, and others. KELOLAND's Dan Santella was at the Government Operations and Audit Committee meeting. He brings you this report.
Lawmakers asked Sherry Bren about South Dakota's appraiser program and what happened during the July 2020 meeting at the governor's mansion.
And I would like to clarify that this meeting is a little bit of a fog to me. Once I got there, I was very nervous and quite frankly intimidated, as you can imagine.
She told lawmakers about the paths Cassidy Peters took to become a residential appraiser in the state.
Originally, I had drafted an agreed disposition that included appraisal education, classroom hours, and that provision or term of the agreed disposition I was asked to remove that and to simply put in the letter of transmittal that additional education might be beneficial, and that that was all that there was for the education, just a recommendation.
Was it common for Secretary of Labor to suggest amendments like that?
Mr. Chair, no, it was not.
Had it ever happened in the past?
Mr. Chair, I do not recall that there's been involvement by the Secretary in the agreed disposition process.
Bren received a $200,000 payment from the state in exchange for dropping an employment rights claim filed in December 2020.
Why do you believe that you were forced out of your position?
I believe that it was age discrimination, and beyond that would be strictly speculation on my part.
Peters did get her certification in November 2020, but recently announced she is giving it up. In Pierre, Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
Spokesperson for Governor Noem, Ian Fury, sent an email to reporters saying that Bren's claims about the stipulation agreement were false.
You can find all of our reporting about today's hearing as well as our past stories on KELOLAND.com.